right, guys, we're back. Sorry, we had to take a little break. I mean, we haven't seen each other in a minute. We're fucking drinking. He's having waters like crazy, C4s, dude.
Fucking pounding.
He's doing great. I can't even shit on him. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Look at the dog, fucking being weird.
Yeah,
you are the weirdest studio dog ever.
Love it.
Ever.
I love it.
But yeah, we had to take a little pee break. But it's funny because we just had to step outside for a minute and we were just talking, and I'm just like, dude. Like the second my body saw you, it just like went into party mode, and we're standing on the stairs, and I'm just like, I know we're not partying.
Right.
We're literally just gonna sit here, shoot the shit, do a podcast, and like my body was like, oh, Steve's here. I got to shit because we're about to party.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Fucking
how
crazy.
Fucked up is like
traumatizing.
So people are always like talking about how trauma they are, like trauma and PTSD and shit. It's like, is it really PTSD if it's fun?
Yes, I think that's what therapy is about. Like,
is it really PTSD if it's fun? If you enjoy it, is it PTSD? Like those guys over in Vietnam that were enjoying killing people. Is it really PTSD? Or are you just remembering the good times?
A sick motherfucker. I'm like, why'd you go there with it?
That's the only way I can compare it. Like, what else do you want me to compare it to? Oh man, shit. That's fucking hilarious, dude. Holy shit.
But yeah, like before we cut to the break,
I don't even remember where we left off. So take it away, baby.
Fucking.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
There's a lot that you don't know that I hid pretty well. Within the relationship of my ex and I.
I mean, you don't have to tell me on air. I mean,
I'm fucking good with it.
Tell me. I mean, okay, if you feel okay, let's just say this. We can cut out whatever you want.
I'm good with whatever, dude.
Everybody says that, and then 3 days before the show goes out, I get text. Can you please cut this out? Because I just remembered I said this, and I don't want this out in the public. Like, dude, you have no idea.
No, so, all right.
So whatever you don't want out there in a week, you text me and let me know.
I've actually... I've embarked on this journey.
Oh, here we go.
Right?
Now he's a hippie.
Fucking...
He's doing ayahuasca on the weekends.
Watching Joe Rogan religiously.
Just stay away from the DMT, all right?
Thought about it.
Oh, my God. I've never even done that.
Dude.
I've done acid. I've done acid so many times. I've done shrooms so many. When I lived in Vermont, dude, that's all we did was acid, shrooms, fucking whatever. Never done DMT, even though I've had the chance. I've done ketamine.
Yeah, you have a more extensive
drug knowledge,
drug history and knowledge than I do. Like, I just wanted to blow pain.
Yeah, well, I mean, who doesn't? It's a great time. And back in the 80s, it was completely acceptable. Whatever happened?
They turned it into crack. That's what happened. Like, it was good in powder, right? As soon as you cook it, dude, it's no good.
They turned it into crack.
Then that's when it went downhill. I watched a lot of documentaries.
Oh my!
Like, people were ruining their lives on cocaine, but once you stepped into crack, like...
That might have been the funniest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Hey, just being real.
They turned it into crack. They definitely did.
You know what I mean?
And I've never crossed that line, thank God.
Yeah. I've watched Get Rich or Die Trying.
Jesus
I've
Christ.
watched it, okay?
I don't even remember that movie, to be honest with you. But I know he's not involved in this Diddy shit, so congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. I try to fucking keep my shit together.
We're not a political podcast, so I don't really care.
Fucking, but
wow, that was... Woo! God damn, my stomach hurts now after that one. God damn, that was funny, dude.
In a totally different way than it did 10 minutes ago.
Dude, that was... that might not have been funny to you guys, but that was so fucking funny. Holy shit, dude. Like, what the fuck? Oh, everybody's like, you're an idiot, B-Rag. It's like, nah, you don't even know. Hey, leave him alone.
I know, I was being
I think the CBD made it worse. Dude, we had that one model on Mala, shout out Mala. She was sitting in that chair right there, and the dog just kept jumping in her lap.
No shit.
Watch that episode. The dog is in her lap for a lot of it.
That's crazy.
She just doesn't leave her alone.
She's an attention whore.
Oh, my God. You are. Look at you, you little bitch.
Anyway. Wow. So, no, yeah. So, you know, fucking.
I'll get into it.
Yeah.
You want to tell me. So,
yeah,
let's unveil the curtain right now.
All right. So yeah, there's a lot that I hid. You know, I was going. We clearly established my addiction shit. You know,
We both got them.
2020, fucking, that was a wild time. And then like I met my ex during that.
Not only his ex, his fucking baby mama. So
Shout out.
Shout out, I guess.
Fucking no, she's
gonna watch this. You know that. That's what everybody says. They're like, "Oh, shout out."
She's not as bad as I made it seem.
You embellished a little bit. I've met her though, so you're right. I've met her. She's cool. She was always cool to me. I never had an issue with her.
It was
Actually,
a lot.
both your baby mamas. I don't think I have a bad relationship. I mean, I don't really have a relationship with either one, but
you're not on bad terms.
Right, exactly. Like I know both of them. One I know more than the other because I grew up with her, but
yeah.
I don't think either one of them dislike. But if they do, it's not my fault. I didn't do anything to either one of them.
You know, no, like second one.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We could just do names.
You don't need to put their names out there.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, so that's the thing. It was so hard because the first episode we were just name dropping like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then this thing, it didn't take off, but like everybody in the valley watched
Yeah.
it. So it's like I got recognized at Aldi's one day.
Really?
Dude, it was the most uncomfortable thing ever.
Do you have like imposter syndrome?
I don't know what that is.
No.
But me and Lindsay were checking out at Aldi's one day, and this guy comes up to us, and he's like, "Hey," he's like, "You're the internet guy, right?" And I'm like, "Excuse me?" He's like, "You're that guy that's on the internet." And I go, "No." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, you probably got me mistaken with somebody else." He's like, "No. He's like, "You got a podcast, like a local podcast with your buddies, right?" And I'm like, yeah. He's like, dude, I watch it every Sunday when you put it out. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, you guys are fucking hilarious. He's like, keep it up. And I'm just like, I look at Lindsay and I look at him and I'm like, thanks. And he's just like, I'm in pajamas basically, which like, it was the most uncomfortable thing in the world. It was so fucking weird, dude. And then like, well, we went to the old ice house one day.
Yeah.
Me, Chris, and Nick, and we walked in, and obviously, like, we know that whole East Herkimer crew of everybody out.
Yeah.
Like, we know everybody. So the three of us walk in there together, and everybody's like, "Oh, there's the podcast, boys!" And
no shit.
Oh yeah, people are buying us drinks, and they're like, "Dude, we love this show," and we're just like,
"That's cool."
What?
I mean, that's cool though.
I mean, it is, but it's like. I thought everybody knew my life before. Now everybody fucking knows. It's crazy.
You know.
Anyway, yeah. Sorry. It's just it's weird.
I will not do that again.
Yeah, don't please.
That's we.
Oh, what this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I told you when we were just outside. I need mic stands for the table.
Yeah.
I gotta just bite the bullet and buy them because they're not even expensive. I don't know why I haven't bought them, but
yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
Hey man. You've been busy as hell, though.
Yeah, dude. But go back to what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's all good. But, I definitely had my issues back then. And, dealing with my mental health issues and shit. Actually going to therapy, that's helped me a lot. Realized I've wronged a lot of people,
In what way do you think?
Morally?
Yeah?
Yeah, like, I was never one to like be like, I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of you, but
well, because you've never wronged me in any way, so it's like it's hard for me to sit here and like when you say that to me, I'm just like, I can't picture you ever doing anybody dirty. You know what I mean?
There was a lot of it. Dude.
I mean, like I said, you never did it to me.
Yeah, no, I
mean, I guess you got your boys, and like, there's those couple people that you don't want to hurt or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
no, I'm. I think what it was is that at that point in time in my life that I just didn't give a fuck. Like, I slept with baby mamas, fucking, I was just a piece of shit.
He used to run around and say he had a huge dick, so. I remember one night at a bar, he's like showing some girls.
I knew that was going to come up. I knew that was coming up. She's like, yeah, you probably got a small dick. I'm like, well, he's like, in fact.
Let's show you real quick.
B-Rag's like, man, she shot up after that. What the fuck? I'm like, yeah. Well, I mean, I was a womanizer.
Hey, for a bigger fella, you do pretty well. I'll give you that one.
Thank you.
For a bigger fellow, you do pretty fucking well.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I've never seen anything like it my entire life, but kudos to you, buddy.
Just a cool guy, I guess. Trying to remain humble.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude, that one day that happened and that girl fucking wadding her tongue down. You remember that? Wadding her tongue down my throat, fucking trying to jerk me off in your front seat of your truck. You remember that? I'm not going to say no names, but you know who you are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, what a night.
Well, I'm over here going from like, yeah, man, I really took my prison time seriously. And then we're sitting here talking about the...
Remember when I got jerked off in your front seat?
You're doing rails off your fucking center console? Anyway. We had the most fun, dude.
Oh, man.
I remember fucking just riding bikes with you, dude. Just fucking...
I just want to put out there, everybody thinks I don't know how to ride. Motherfucker, I can ride better than most people on this planet. So
we would be side by side, fucking 80, 85 miles an hour.
100 miles an hour passing cars. And we didn't even have to make signs. We didn't have to do anything. We would just look at each other, and then all of a sudden we're splitting lanes. One's going on the shoulder. One's passing a double line going around 5 cars. 100 miles an hour fucking. Brrr.
That little Sporty I had.
Dude, Sporties were fucking. Dude, so when I sold my Sporty and went to the street, Bob.
Yeah.
I never talk shit about Sporties because mine used to fucking shit and get, dude. Right. Those 1200s, because of how small they are, they fucking rip. And it's like, you don't have to, when you hit that throttle, there's no lag. You're right there.
Right.
And you fucking fly, dude. Oh, man. For you people that don't ride motorcycles, I've been riding my whole life. Not even motorcycles, but I mean, you too, 4-wheelers, dirt bikes, off-road, everything. Anything with a motor. I mean, that's definitely something we've bonded on for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But like, dude, when you're on a Harley and you feel that between your legs and you're just going 100 miles an hour and your best friend's right next to you, keeping up, and you look
hitting
over.
Corners, we're cornering together. Fucking, you have
it's like what is it called? Synchronized swimming. It's like the same thing. Yeah. It's like the same thing. Like synchronized swimming and riding in a pack or riding with your boys boys that know how to ride.
Right. Well, let's clarify that because there are a lot of people that don't ride the traditional way.
Right, of course,
formation. Yeah. And I think that takes a lot of fucking skill.
All right, so when you started riding with us, you didn't know.
No.
But you adapted so, like, I don't even think anybody had to tell you. You just kind of did it.
Just the formalities of the formation, you stay behind patch members, you know what I mean? Like,
well, because me and Bass. Yeah, me and Bass. I've never ridden with anybody. Me and him.
Dude,
it was hard not to get a boner while riding, dude.
The three of us and another individual from a different club.
Yeah, I mean, that one day we went to Hinckley.
Dude, you remember when we went to the season opener for O&R? Or O&I?
No.
We took a huge trip all the way out by Lake George.
I wasn't there.
No?
No, I wasn't on that one.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't allowed to go.
Oh, that was at that point in time. Okay.
No, I don't think it was at that point in time. I think I had K that day.
Okay.
So I couldn't find a sitter. It was like at that point in time when I was like, if I found a sitter, it was going to be used against me. So
right.
I never rode with those guys.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went. I remember Bass being there. I just. Because of Sporty peanut tanks, they only hold fucking 3
gallons,
3 gallons
3 gallons of gas, baby.
I remember being, you know, on the ride and my gas light comes on and I'm trying to signal to people that I'm almost out of gas.
Right.
And I'm having to slosh my bike back and forth to get to get to the Stewart's right down the street. And they're like, "Oh yeah, those Sportster guys."
Yeah. That was their poker run, I thought. Was that what it was?
It was
the original one, I thought.
No, that was the season opener. I remember it. Yeah.
No, yeah. That was the one downfall it had. Never got to ride with those guys. It sucked.
Kidding.
Because I wish I got to. Because, I mean, they're to this day, I have no bad blood against any of them.
Right.
And that entire club, I still respect all of them.
Yeah.
Even at this point in my life with everything that's gone on, like, and everything that's happened.
Yeah.
I don't have any bad blood. Like, they're all a bunch of great guys.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's the same way I feel about the other clubs that we were all hanging around with. You know what I mean?
I have my problems with
certain
people, but
right. But I mean, there are certain few, you know, that brotherhood doesn't run their game.
It does.
You know?
So that's the thing. Like, all right, we'll touch back on the fucking club shit. Jesus Christ. When you join a club, it's like you want brotherhood, and like what people don't understand is like when you hear that word, like everybody's like, "Oh, you're gay," like whatever, fucking brother. It's like, but when you're spending that kind of time with somebody, and when you're, I don't even know how to say it. Like when you're on a road with cars around you, and you're on a highway. And you're going 100 miles an hour.
You got to trust that person.
You don't fucking have anything around you to protect you. And if that guy next to you makes any kind of wrong move or wrong decision or fucks up in the slightest way, it fucks you up.
Oh yeah.
So like
you guys are, you know, a couple feet from each other.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. It's 3 feet apart.
Yeah.
And especially like, so when you see somebody out, okay. So when you're out driving a car, if you see people riding side by side on a motorcycle, they either know what's up, or if you look at their back, they're in a club.
Right.
Usually,
those are the riders.
Usually, what you see is a person staggered like a motherfucker. But when you know how to ride, you're fucking neck and neck with each other. Whether it's 6, 10, 20. I rode in a pack of fucking 300 one time. You were there that night. You were there that day, weren't you? When we did that one ride for
the memorial.
That memorial guy. There was 300 and some odd bikes, all club members.
Oh, that was wild.
Dude, never in my life have I ever been a part of anything so cool in my entire life. Dude, 300 people, and majority of it was club members, so it was tight formation.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, everybody was fucking neck and neck. 3 feet apart.
Yep.
It was, oh man. I mean, it's online. If you can find it. I mean, it's on my Facebook somewhere. I don't want to put their name out there, but it was for a good cause. And even that club, like, I still respect all you guys too. So, yeah, it was fucking wild.
Yeah.
That was wild to be a part of that. My bike was fucked up at the time. The gasket on my exhaust was broken. And it just kept fucking taking in too much air. So every time I would shift, it would pop like a motherfucker. And the person behind me, who I fucking still have to deal with to this day. And he's like shooting him in the face. And he's just like, we pull over. And he's like, dude, he's like, every time you fucking shift, he's like, I get shot in the face with all this fucking air.
Yeah.
Because my exhaust gasket, there was no exhaust gasket left on my bike. So every time I would shift or downshift or anything like that,
you're
it was like pop, 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 pop.
I'm still gonna fucking ride it.
Just send it, baby.
Can't take a day off from riding send it to the guy. You know?
You can't. I remember that one day when we went to Hinckley. We were sitting in Bass's fucking driveway, counting down the minutes. Just so that fucking I could get my bike back so that we could go. And then you guys left, and then I ended up catching up with you guys after I got my bike back.
Fucking that was just such a good time. We really became really close friends at that point in time. You know, even though we were going through our bullshit, like our friendship fucking
I think that's what like made it better. Like, that's why we spent so much time together. It was like, dude, we're outcasts in our family at this point, so we might as well just spend all the time we can together.
Right. Yeah, dude, you know. And it was just awesome. You know, I definitely want to get bikes again.
Oh, dude, I got so many bikes saved on my fucking Facebook Marketplace.
I tell you what,
I could literally pull the trigger right now and go buy one, but I'm just like,
I would even be happy with like a fucking Roddy Sporty, you know, like a Ratty Sporty, fucking, you know, kind of like what Paulie had, you know, fucking just something to ride, dude.
Sorry, I just got a fucking text that fucking pissed me off.
Fuck. Shout him out, brother.
Pissing me off right now. Could have avoided all that, you fucking idiot.
Well, cheers, brother. Brother.
I love you so much.
Dude, it's such a good feeling to fucking see you again.
I gave him such a big hug when he got here. I just kissed him.
I thought he was going to fucking crush my trachea.
I literally... Sorry, I'm getting over a cold. Well, I gave him a hug. I gave him a hug when he got here, and I was like, I think I should probably make out with you right now.
He's like, yeah, I should probably kiss you.
It was so intimate. I'm just like, I should probably make out with you right now or kiss you right now, because like that's what it felt like. And then when we were just outside, I hugged him again and kissed him on the cheek.
Yeah. Well, fucking, yeah, no, dude, it's been a fucking crazy 4 years, like, since we've really became good friends, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like fast friends. Like, we became such good friends so quick and went through so much together in such a small period of time, and then you just went through what you went through, and that blew my fucking mind. And then I'm just like, fuck.
I was really trying to do the family thing, you know?
Yeah, I mean, once like motorcycles and clubs were like out of our system, it was like all about family shit.
Yeah, I ended up having Ashton.
Yeah.
You know, and he's a fucking terror, dude. Like, he's everything like me. Like, I showed you the video of him riding. He
looks just like him.
Showed you the video of him riding his balance bike, dude. He's two
years old, dude.
Ripping on a balance bike, hitting fucking dips and shit.
So, not to toot my own horn, but Kay learned how to ride a bike with no training wheels in 20 minutes when she was 4.
Hey, there you go, dude.
Keith,
that's fucking awesome.
I'm going to send you the video. Put it right here, okay? It's right there. I still have it.
It's right there.
It will be right there. Yeah, I taught her how to ride a bike real quick. And then if you look at this picture, I taught that little bitch how to snowboard at a real young age. She started snowboarding when she was like 3, I think.
Dude, I got to tell you, she's lucky to have you as a dad, dude. Oh, man. You're doing such a good job as a dad.
She made me cry today.
I got to give you props, bro.
I've bawled my eyes out today at Dollar General parking lot because we didn't have the greatest morning this morning. Yeah. And I yelled at her, and I felt so bad about it. It, like, drove me crazy. And she was supposed to take the bus to her mom's today. And I have the day off, obviously. So I texted her mom, and her mom's not feeling that great. So I was like, I'm just going to pick her up from school, and then I'll just drop her off at your house. She's like, all right, yeah, no problem. So I pick her up, and then we go to Dollar General because, like, it's her cat's birthday. Yeah. So I wanted to buy her cat a present. Oh, yeah. And then she's in the car, and before we went in, I just turned around, and I'm like, I'm so sorry for being mean to you. I love you so much. And it just makes me so upset. And I'm, like, crying, and she's like, never seen me cry before. And she's just like, my dad's this tattooed tough guy. And I'm like, I don't want you to be scared of me. I want you to think that, like, I'm your safety net. And she's like, she looks at me dead in the eye. And she goes, I ain't scared of you.
She's such a badass, dude. Oh, dude.
And I'm like, I love you so much. She's like, I know. She's like, stop crying.
That's fucking cool.
I'm just like, I love you so much, dude.
Yeah. It's just a little extension of B-Rad.
I don't know how you do it. I couldn't imagine having more than one. Me and Lindsay have talked. I know you wanted to chime in, but like, Kay's 8. She can be 8 this year in 2 months. Yeah. And like, I'm so into it right now. Like, to start over again with an infant, like I couldn't. I don't think I couldn't handle it.
Yeah. So like, it's definitely a tough transition.
It's got to be crazy, and like I'm selfish as fuck. And like didn't want to be a parent to begin with,
right?
And like to have this experience with Kay, I've told Lindsay, I'm telling we're no more, like no more kids. Yeah. Me and Lindsay have been together for 3.5 years. I can count. I've come in her twice, and it was on accident.
Hey,
I was hammered. And then that entire time, I was like, you better fucking not be pregnant. And she's like, I'm on the pill, you fucking idiot. I'm like, it doesn't work sometimes.
Yeah.
She's just like, she'd text me and be like, I got my period, idiot. She's like, I'm just like, oh, thank God. I'm like, I couldn't. I don't think I could physically and mentally handle. I don't think I can't do it.
It's definitely a mentally challenge, dude.
I really don't think I could do it.
I mean, when I was with Amanda, I mean, shit, we had 5 kids at the house.
Right, yeah.
Then on the weekends.
What you're doing is like combining two different families together.
Yeah. Yeah, she had 2 kids.
Couldn't imagine.
From a previous marriage. I had 2 kids from a previous marriage where we met, And it's oddly enough that both of our kids are the same exact age.
Right, yeah.
My oldest and her oldest are both 12. And my youngest and her youngest is 8.
Right.
And then we have Ashton, which is 2,
Oh my God.
So like before we had Ashton, it was very freeing, like we always had a free
How is
weekend.
that freeing? Oh, because one was going with the other parent?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I get what you're saying. I'm like, how is that free?
No, like
that's crazy.
When we were together, we synchronized our weekends, to have all the kids together.
Right.
So before we had
Which is
Ashton,
smart because you want them around each other and everything else so that they get acclimated to each other. Like you don't want to. So like I have a stepbrother who
Yeah.
I don't call him my stepbrother. He's been my brother since we were 5.
Right.
So at this point, we're 32 years old. We're 3 weeks apart.
Yeah.
The motherfucker ain't my stepbrother.
Right.
He's my goddamn brother.
Right.
He's more my brother than my real brother.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I get it 100%.
So like, it was very freeing. We always had that one weekend or 2 weekends a month, where the kids wouldn't be at the house. But once you add another kid there and like, it's just a struggle, dude. I think it put a lot of stress on our relationship.
I believe it.
I think there was a lot of things going on at that point in time. Having Ashton, I was going through my mental health issues. I was trying medications, and they weren't really working for me. They were working against me.
Yeah.
And
like that's their thing is like they'll try you on like 10 medications just to see which one sticks. You know
crazy.
What I mean?
It's crazy to fuck with somebody like that.
Right. Yeah.
Like
especially when you got a family. Like,
dude,
how do you put somebody through the ringer like that and not understand like, as a doctor in that situation, you got to nail it the first time. You don't have that fucking safety net. You got to fucking nail it right off the bat because you know what? You're going to fuck up a lot of shit if you don't.
Right. Well, I mean, there is an alternative to that because if you go through your primary doctor, they're not going to like really know what's physically going on inside your head.
Right.
If you go through a therapist, it may take longer to get the right medication.
But they'll know.
They'll know exactly what
you need. Yeah.
And at this point, I don't know if I'll get back on meds.
I'd say you're not on meds now, right?
No, I've been off of them since January of this year.
Dude, I don't think you need them.
I mean, I struggle with depression and fucking shit like that, but it's situational.
Here's my thought, and everybody's gonna hate me for this, and I say it I say it in a lot of episodes, and it's just like Lindsay says that I have depression and that I have mental illness and all this shit. And it's like, you know what, dude? We're humans. This is all shit we've been born to deal with. Yeah. And then now all of a sudden there's medications, there's all these different outlets and shit. It's like, you know what? You know what fixes that is dealing with it with yourself.
Well,
whether or not I'm right.
Right.
This is how I've dealt with it. And like, I don't go about things the right way ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Right.
Like, I'm not saying this at all. So don't you dare hold me to this. But like, you as a person, you're so nice. You're sweet. You're caring. You're giving. Don't limit yourself with medication.
Right. Right.
If you don't, this is going to piss you off, I think. Do the work, dude. Do the work.
I've been riding a struggle bus.
Do the work because I know you, and when you come out on that other side, you're gonna be so awesome and so excited for yourself, dude. Yeah. It's not even gonna be funny. Just like Bass.
Yeah,
Bass did it himself. You know what I mean?
I tell you, man.
You can't tell me that motherfucker wasn't struggling with some demons.
Yeah,
you know what? Yeah. I watched him There's shit I know about him that you don't know.
Right. Well, you two are closer.
Right.
You know.
And I'm not going to put his fucking laundry out there.
Right.
But there's some shit that's gone down between me and him that I've seen that I would never tell anybody. But guess what? He overcame it. He dealt with it. He acknowledged what was wrong. He worked on it. And now look at him.
Yeah.
Now, granted, will anything ever happen in the future? I don't know.
Well, that's
but
part
right
of
now,
you know.
right now we have to live in the now.
Yeah.
And that's my problem is like I do this thing, and shout out Ryan Sickler. You won't ever see this. He's a huge podcaster.
Yeah.
I love the Honeydew. It's the Honeydew podcast. It's
Okay.
millions of listeners, huge podcast, one of my favorite podcasts. But like he talks about this thing, it's called future tripping.
Okay.
Where you think about the future and you dwell on it. Things that have never happened, but you sit there and think about it and you're like, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. And then you freak out about it. Even though it's never happened, the things leading up doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Right.
It's called future tripping.
I do that so fucking much. So much. Yeah. And honestly, that's one of the things that I've been talking to my therapist about.
Future,
you know,
it's
like
called
fucking.
So when you see your therapist next, be like, future tripping.
Yeah,
that's
dude,
what I do.
I actually just came back from a therapy session.
That's what I'm saying.
Came straight here. Fucking.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, I mean, no, like I ruminate and shit. You know,
that's what it is.
Like I fucking.
You get in your head and you think about the worst possible outcomes or situations possible. I do the same fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean because
same thing.
I mean, dude, I do that.
Especially with as many kids as you got. I can't even imagine.
You make it seem like I'm fucking the Brady Bunch over
You
here.
are.
Kind of.
You are.
Dude, and you know, honestly, like, that's what I want, dude.
You want the Brady Bunch?
Dude, I want...
Marsha.
Yeah. Fucking, honestly, dude, like, some of my happiest times... Dude, you're fucking shot. I'm sitting here trying to get fucking real, and you're just like...
It's a comedy podcast, folks.
Yeah. Fucking... But
I'm sorry.
Some of my happiest times were fucking those weekends that we had all 5 kids, dude.
I believe it.
Just fucking flip. I used to flip up, make fucking eggs and fucking pancakes for all the kids, dude. I tell you what, I still reminisce on that shit, and that's like, damn, that's some of the fucking great.
But that's what gets you through life, dude.
Yeah, well, like I said earlier, you know, I've been struggling, you know, these past 3 months, you know, fucking. What really helps me is just fucking looking at pictures and videos of my kids, man. You know, because they deserve a good father. They deserve fucking, you know, the best me, dude. Yeah. And I just want to be there so much for the upbringing of my youngest, Ashton. Like, I missed a lot with my oldest, too.
Yeah.
And I regret that. You know what I mean? I was in the garage building Jeeps, you know, trying to fucking be cool. You know what I mean?
It doesn't help you live in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I was yeah. Well, at that point in time, I was living in Herkimer, traveling to Stratford.
Yeah.
So it was like super out of the way, but I was still doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, I fucking forgot where I was going with that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to throw you off.
But no, all right. So I really want to be there for the upbringing of my youngest, Ashton. You know, because he's already so much like me. Fucking, I really believe that I could get him on a dirt bike or get him on a quad and really, like, you know, maybe make something out of his life. You know, something that I wanted to do maybe.
Yeah, but here's what I don't want you to do. Is like, what's going to happen is, stop, dog. God damn. You know the rules, dude. You know, you've seen this before. Calm down. Jesus Christ.
Been here before.
She has, dude. She knows what the big light means.
Yeah.
And then she just wants to be in the spotlight. You fucking little bitch. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I think what you need to, look in, like, keep in mind, and I don't want to step on toe, whatever.
Yeah, go for it.
Don't piss off your older kids.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, don't, like, I agree with what you're saying. You want to be in that kid's life so much, but, like, don't shy away from the ones that are already there.
No, yeah.
Not the ones that are already there. That's a bad saying, but, like.
But the older ones that
you want to, you got to reconcile with that.
Yeah. Because
this one's so young. Not that he's not going to know or not going to realize what's going on, but the ones that are older, they already know. Right. You know what I mean? And I love you. I know what a great guy you are.
Yeah.
they need to know that too.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I didn't really necessarily mean that.
Well, no, I didn't. No. I'm just. I want you to know that I know what you're going through, and like, I just want to reassure you that like, don't shy away from what you're doing. All right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too, bro. On some real shit. Though,
I love
man.
you. So
fucking, I really took this seriously, and fucking.
You went through a really traumatic time over the last year, so like, dude, I want you to come out on top.
Yeah, it was my first time ever being away from my kids.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know? I can't even imagine that.
And dude, especially at that point in time, Ashton, I think, was like 9 months old when I got arrested.
That's crazy.
And I just started to see him again. So it's a mind fuck.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Really? I can ask you?
Yeah.
So when you first saw him for the first time, did he know who you were?
No.
Was he like...
It was heartbreaking. Dude, because at that point in time, I spent the last 6 months every day with him. I was a stay-at-home father.
Right.
And, I was every day with him up until I got arrested.
Right.
And to come out and for him to not even recognize me, dude, that fucking hurt.
It probably killed you.
Dude, I broke down crying.
I believe it. Dude, like I just said earlier, I yelled at my daughter today and cried. Yeah. I cried at the dude, literally this guy comes walking out of Dollar General and he's looking into my truck.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like and I'm wiping my face like this and he's just looking at me, and Kay's in the baby, or not the baby chair, but like in her booster seat behind me in the truck, and like I'm just like wiping my eyes and I'm like kissing her, and he's probably like, this is the first time he's ever seen this kid in his life, like holy shit. And I'm just like, no, I just yelled at her.
Right.
I just yelled at her this morning and I'm really upset about it. So like I can't imagine. I couldn't. I don't even want to bring this up, but there's a picture out here. So if you go through here, there's that picture right there hanging up on the wall of me and Cadence. I'm holding her.
Yeah.
So I went 3 months without seeing her when she was a baby.
Yeah.
And that was the first time we saw each other in 3 months. Right. I mean, she knew who the fuck I was, obviously. You know what I mean? Right. It was only 3 months, but like.
Yeah. It's a shitty
thing.
Dude. Yeah. And especially with my older kids, when I was I was talking to them, every Friday and every Sunday, and it just sucked talking to them over the phone and not really having a conversation with them.
Right. And they're older too. So like they know
where I'm at.
They know what's up.
And that was a fucking tough situation, because every time I talked to them, it was just like, how you doing? How was your week at school?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what'd you do this weekend?
Yeah.
And it sucked. For a year and a half, it was like that. And I never want that to fucking happen again, dude.
I don't want it to happen to you again either. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, no, like, this whole time out, I would put it,
yeah. You had to pause on life. We'll just say that.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what they say when you're in,
you had to pause on life.
Your life is on pause, and everybody else out there is
continuing.
Yeah.
Everything around you keeps going, but you're just sitting here stagnant, and like you come out and like
there's nothing you can do either.
Yeah.
Just wait. But no, like fucking I'm taking this shit seriously. My kids mean the world to me, bro. Fucking
God, I love you. I wish you were a girl because I would date you.
I would, dude.
I can't believe you said that.
Yeah.
I love you so much,
fucking
dude.
Beard, isn't it?
You're just the best. You're such a fucking great guy, dude. Like,
well,
so in case you guys haven't noticed throughout this podcast, I might be a piece of shit, but I have the greatest friends in the world.
You're not a piece of shit.
I have the greatest friends in the world.
Yeah.
And like minus the last episode or the episode before, however this is released, and I'm sorry, but this is a real one. This is a real motherfucker right here.
I mean, I told you I was ready to fucking just get into whatever.
You're killing me right now, dude. Jesus Christ. I've only cried on this podcast once, and that was because we had that OnlyFans girl on, and her story really fucked me up. And I'd been drinking a lot. I mean, we went for almost 4 hours on that podcast.
No shit.
We put it into 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And some of the things she was saying, because I have a daughter, it fucked with me so bad. And we got done recording, and she goes, Alex, she's like, I looked over at you at one point and you were white as a ghost and you had tears rolling down your eyes. And I'm just like, well, what the fuck, dude? What you were just telling me? I don't know. Like, what the fuck?
It fucking strumming my heart.
And then now, like, one of my best friends is like, I'm an emotional guy.
Yeah. Hey, man, dude, my therapist asked me today, how many times a week do you cry? I was like, probably like twice, 3 times a week.
See, I don't. That's the problem. I don't.
Dude, I can't control it no more.
It has to be something so bad, and then I will cry. But, like, I just don't do it. Like, did you tell your therapist you were coming to do this?
No.
Why? Why did you hide that?
I mean, it wasn't on the agenda of things to talk about, I guess. It's more like working through my feelings of the past week and a half.
Well, so, like, I mean, but this is definitely a huge part of your life, and, like, you're divulging a lot.
Yeah, I mean...
So, like, I'm just curious of, like, what they would have said if you were like, hey, I'm going to go on a podcast that thousands of people are going to see.
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel about that?
Well...
I'm saying in regards to
the therapist.
Yeah,
right?
like if you laid that out on them, like what would their reaction be? Like, hey, don't do that, or like, hey, I think that might be really good for you.
I guess it lays in the same situation as like going to AA or NA. Like talking about it's
therapeutic.
Yeah.
It's how you get through it. Yeah.
And honestly, like,
and there's no way that people are listening to this, they don't relate to this.
Right.
100%. There's no way that people don't relate to this.
And I've become really self-aware.
Self-aware, yeah.
And it's okay to have these feelings, and it's okay to express
all part of being an adult.
Dude, I'm really trying to fucking do better here.
Like I said earlier, dude, it's been a lot for me to fucking be an adult, and like all these fucking emotions that I had as a fucking 20-year-old, and I'm just like, I'm not no fucking pussy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
ain't no fucking pussy. And then all of a sudden you get to this age and you're just like, fuck, I'm not a kid anymore.
Right.
I still have these feelings.
Yeah.
How do I, like, do therapists bring that up? It's like, we've been dealing with these feelings since we were kids. Not even kids, but like 20, 21, 22. It's like once you start to like live out on the wild side or whatever, like that's when it all starts. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then like here we hit 32, 33 years old, and it's like you're still feeling those same feelings. Right. You don't know how to deal with them. And it's like, is it okay? Is it not? I'm a grown ass man. Right. All that's not happening anymore, but I'm still feeling these feelings. It's what the fuck?
Well, that goes back to like what I'm feeling right now. Honestly, like I want to be a good person and everything. I want to be the best person I can be for my kids and shit, but I still want to fucking be out on that bike.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
100%.
I still want to, fucking.
Why do you think I haven't bought one?
It
ain't like I can't. I can go to the store right now and buy whatever fucking bike I want.
Yeah, what are you gonna pick out a Honda V20?
Yeah, no.
I will go to Shadow 250.
I will go to Harley Davidson tomorrow. It ain't like I can't. But and I tell Lindsay because Lindsay wants me to get a bike so bad, and I'm like, I can't. I want to, because I love riding so much.
It's a slippery slope.
It is.
Once you get
100%, because who knows what that's gonna trigger.
Right.
Like obviously that life is dead. But, like, I still have opportunities. I still know people.
Yeah.
And, like, who knows what's going to happen the second I put my fucking leg over that saddle.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just, like, everybody yelled at me for getting rid of my bike when I did. I mean, I got rid of it within hours of being thrown out of a club.
Yeah.
And, like, haven't ridden since.
Yeah.
I mean, I have, but I haven't owned a bike since.
Right.
And it's just, like, I don't know. I want a dirt bike. That's what I want.
Dude, I tell you what. Before I got arrested, I bought 2 SSRs.
Hell yeah. And, I saw that.
I wanted to get Jordan on I bought a 110 semi-automatic, and I bought a 125 clutch.
Dude, if you guys don't know, SSR makes an amazing pit
I tell
bike.
you what, for the price, you can't
The best pit bikes.
You can't
Dude,
fucking beat
fuck
them.
all those weird, like, oh no, it broke.
No, it just came off there.
No, it broke.
Oh.
Look at the tip broke.
Oh, yeah. I got to take a pee anyway. I think this would be a good segue.
Yeah. All right, we're back. All right, sorry guys. I mean, dude, when you record for hours and hours on end, sometimes you got to get up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's a human function. But off air, we decided he's got to leave in a little bit, so we're gonna try to wrap this up as best as we can for where we're at, and then we're definitely gonna have him back on. I think a part 2 is definitely warranted for sure.
I mean, maybe we could get into some stories.
I mean,
about...
dude, just to have you could just be a regular guest. I mean, I'll have you on every Friday when I don't have to work. We just record and sit here and shoot the shit. Like, I don't even need to find anybody. Like, just come over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's honestly what this has been. We're just like,
we just, so as you guys know, the show, we don't have any rhyme or reason to it. It's just going off on tangents. And I hope you guys like what's happened. I mean, obviously, we don't ever touch down on mental illness or anything like that. And, like, a lot of the reason I wanted him to be on the show was because not only is he one of my best friends of all time, and, like, we got so close so fast, but, like, we've gone through so much, dude.
Yeah.
We've gone through a lot together. You've gone through so much, and I love you. And, I mean, I can't remember what the fuck we were talking about before the skateboard fell. So
that was our alarm clock right there.
The skateboard behind me fell off the wall, and we were like, all right, let's just go pee real quick. And I honestly have no idea what the fuck we were talking about before that. But I would love to have you back on.
Yeah, dude, this has been awesome. This has just been cool.
So I'll be honest with you. I thought for sure that, like, once you, like, got in the hot seat with the fucking mics, that, like, you were gonna fucking just, like, pucker right up.
Really?
I mean, dude, people that I didn't think it would happen to, it happened to.
Yeah.
Like, even me. When I first started doing this, like, it was so weird. Like, when I set all this up. So me and Lindsay did an episode that has never seen the light of day.
Oh, no shit.
Like, it was like a trial run.
Yeah.
And, like, the table was spun the other way, and, like, I had a computer, like, I was fucking Joe Rogan, like, I was gonna look shit up, like, I had a laptop and everything, like
the B-Rag experience.
Yeah, that's basically what I was trying to do, and we recorded it, and I was trying to, like, edit it myself, and, like, Lindsay was looking back at it, and she's like, I look fat, I can't, don't you dare put this out, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And, like, the way, like, all the cameras were, like, whatever. I mean, it's been a learning experience. So, like, even, like, a lot of people I've had on the show, people are like, oh, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. And then once you get in this, and, like, I mean, this isn't a professional production.
No,
but like, it's not bad.
No, it's not.
We got ring lights everywhere in this house. And
from the window.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Like,
but no, yeah, it's nice, though.
Behind what you guys see, it's pitch black. You can't see shit. Like, the lights are all off in the apartment. I mean, I try to do this as professional as I possibly can. I mean,
you're doing a good job, dude.
It took a minute to get to this point. I mean, dude, you do 20. I mean, so realistically, the last one we put out was 25. Me and Lindsay. So this will be episode 27, I think.
Okay.
So 27 episodes, if you think about that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So when I looked it up, they were like, most podcasts don't make it past episode 10.
No shit.
Yeah.
And here you are, 27.
Yeah, 27.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So 27 club, baby.
Fucking shreddy boy.
Yeah. All right. What is that? Hold on. No. What is that? What is shreddy? Like, where the fuck? Okay. So he's, like, all proud of himself for wearing these clothes.
I'm not, though.
He is, though. He posts in Facebook and all this shit. He's like, shreddy, baby.
I tell you what, it's just because that's
but what clean. Is it? Is it like the guy from YouTube, like Shreddy 86?
No, like
three-wheeler guy, or is it? So what is Shreddy?
So this started, like, after I wrecked the bike and I was hanging out at Kolb's Tavern quite a bit, and that just became my coin phrase. Like, Shreddy boy.
Well, so do you know, like, okay. Oh fuck, what the hell did we used to call it back in the day? we had our snowboard crew that would go to. We'd have our snowboard crew that would go to Royal.
Yeah.
And what the fuck would we say? Not shred the gnar. What the fuck would we say? It was something like shred. I can't even remember. But if you deep dive on my Facebook, you can find it. But
Shred
anyway,
dead.
yeah, shred something. But because I mean, it's snowboarding lingo. That's not even like life. It's like that's snowboarding, and you don't snowboard.
No. I just do cool shit with trucks and Jeeps and
that's not shreddy.
I know, but that's what I did,
Are you
bro.
a surfer, bro?
I'm
surfing, hanging 10.
I'm fucking whatever I want to be, bro. I can be from fucking California if I want to, man.
If you take off to California, I'll kill you.
Fucking B-Rag. Fucking, that's my territory.
I'm the California king, all right? Santa Cruz. Moved there when I had 2010. All right?
Lords of Dogtown.
That's right.
One of my favorite.
Lords of Dogtown.
That was a good fucking movie, dude.
If only I was that lucky.
Right.
If only I was that lucky. You fucking asshole.
Fucking, one of my favorite movies from back then was Grind.
Oh my God. One of the best movies. We talk about it all the time on the show.
Fucking Grind, dude.
Have you ever seen the movie Out Cold?
No, I remember you talking about it on that one podcast.
So you have nothing to do at your house.
Right.
Right?
I'm going to watch Out Cold.
Out Cold. I will send you my Amazon account just so you can watch it.
It's that good, though?
Dude, it's Grind, but for snowboarding.
No shit.
Dude, it came out in the 90s.
Oh, okay.
And it's like legit, like the people snowboarding in the movie are like real snowboarders.
No shit.
And the main character, so Jimmy Wilson,
yeah,
from Grind,
Jimmy Wilson tour, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
he's the main character in Out Cold.
No shit.
Yes, he's the main guy in Out Cold. And like he's trying to save the mountain because this big corporation's coming in and buying it, and he's like, "We're in Alaska, Bull Mountain. You're not buying this." It's like 10 years before Grind was even thought of.
Yeah.
But it's snowboarding, and it's how I base my entire life.
I remember you saying that.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. I lived on a ski resort for how many years?
Yeah.
It literally was my life forever. I lived on a ski resort for almost 5 years because of that movie.
Yeah. Dude,
I'm not kidding. I am. I live by how I speak. You know what I mean?
Can't believe what it would be if your fucking favorite movie was Lords of Dogtown. Dude.
I mean, kind of was.
Yeah?
I was a shreddy skateboarder.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I almost went pro.
No.
Well,
Really?
Dude, that's why I moved to California.
Oh, no shit. I never knew that's the reason why.
That was the point of me moving to California. I wasn't sponsored here, but I was like, if I could just get to California, I could be a sponsored skateboarder.
Right.
And then I go to the local skate park and I'm like, I fucking suck. I'm not anywhere nearly as good as these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I am terrible.
A big blow to the fucking
dude,
ego.
it was terrible. That's why, dude, my whole life I was like, I need to move to California. Like, I want to be a pro skateboarder.
Yeah.
No.
I always wanted to be a pro fucking rally driver. Honestly.
I mean, maybe.
I always wanted to.
How about this? A pro rally mechanic.
Fuck that. I don't want to be a mechanic.
What do you mean?
Dude,
you're so good at it.
Yeah, but I don't want to be a mechanic.
There's
for the
a
rest of my
couple
life.
friends that I have that are good mechanics, and like you're one of them.
Yeah.
So like I have a couple friends that I swear by that are great mechanics, and it's Woody, Bass, you.
I see myself on a such different level.
I'm just saying, like I don't bring. I have not had to bring my car to a garage or my girlfriend's or anything, but because I usually do the work.
Yeah.
But I've learned from you guys.
Yeah.
And if I can't do it, I'm calling you motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what? There's nothing to be embarrassed about that.
Yeah.
You're a great mechanic.
Yeah.
Don't fucking shy from that. Hire him. He needs a job.
My tools are currently captivity.
If you got tools, he's got the job, all right?
Right. Mine are being locked up in a garage right now.
His tools are away on vacation right now, but he's not. So
right, I'm here. I'm ready. I almost said I'm here. I'm clear. I'm ready to weed.
Dude.
I don't know. Cut that out. Oh, shit. But yeah, dude, I gotta get going, but this has been fucking awesome.
All right, you want me to shut her down?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's 9 after 7. All right.
Fucking 7 o'clock, dog.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. All right, guys, this has been the Talking Shit with B-Rag podcast. You guys can check him out at Steve Christman on all social media platforms.
Minus all.
I mean, you have social media.
I have Facebook.
Yeah, he's got. Just look up Steve Christman on Facebook.
Yeah.
He's there. But anyway, we're going to have him back. We got to finish this episode. I'm sorry it was abruptly finished. We were not paying attention to the time. I'm sorry. But guess what? We love you guys. Subscribe to the fucking YouTube channel. We love you guys. If you guys want content, then that's what you got to do. We love you.
Yep.
Peace.